90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Tell All Part 1. Why does Dan think Sarper is not 1000% in love with Shekinah? This is not the first time that Dan, Shekinah's friend, has gotten into her relationship with Sarper on 90 Day Fiancé. On this season's Tell All, whose first part dropped recently, the couple revealed having issues in their marriage, which originated only a month after they read their vows. Host Sean revealed that last Christmas, Shekinah had shared a clip with them of how things were at home. In the clip, the 90 Day Fiancé star is seen revealing that Sarper had left behind the ring on the table along with the AirTag, which he cut off from his belongings. The AirTag story was seen by the fans on the show, where it was revealed that Shekinah uses an AirTag to keep an eye on her fiancé. However, in this 90 Day Fiancé episode, he has left it behind. Dan, Shekinah's friend who was also present during the tell-all, revealed that he does not think Sarper loves Shekinah in a way that she is meant to. 90 Day Fiancé Tell-All, what did Dan say about Sarper and Shekinah's relationship? On the 90 Day Fiancé Tell-All, host Sean asked Sarper why he removed his marriage ring and left it behind. To this, he replied that Shekinah had kicked him out of the house, and he was staying in a rented room for 10 days. The incident happened less than a month after their wedding. When host Sean pushed further to know what caused the fight, Sarper revealed that it was not cheating, but small issues that become huge when they start fighting. Shekinah on her part added that whenever she fought with her husband, he would threaten to leave and fuck everybody else in the country. To this, Dan commented that he was most worried about the respect aspect in their relationship. He said that a man, during a fight, should let his woman say what she has to say and then let it go. Host Sean then asked Dan whether or not Shekinah should leave Sarper, or if she should stay and try to make the relationship work. He said, "I don't know if he's 1000% in love with her, and I want a guy who would be a 1000% in love with her and not 70%. Because getting in a fight does not mean getting on a flight back to your country." After appreciating Dan for giving them a line that rhymes, the 90 Day Fiancé host asked star Shekinah what she thinks of the assessment given by her friend. She echoed his feelings and arguments. Shekinah said that she deserved to be with someone who values her feelings. She said she had doubt in her mind about Sarper's love, considering it was that easy for him to pack his bags and leave her behind at their shared accommodation. Why did Sarper move out weeks after marrying Shekinah on 90 Day Fiancé? Details explored. 90 Day Fiancé couple Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven are having some trouble in paradise. The two tied the knot on the reality television series 90th Wedding in a bedding ceremony, where Shekinah and Sarper said their vows to each other on a bed. The wedding happened on November 11, 2024. However, Sarper claimed that he was kicked out of Shekinah's house in less than a month after the wedding. According to Sarper, he was kicked out of the house and had to live in a rental for 10 days. He said that there was no major reason that caused him to leave the house, but there was a series of small arguments that turned ugly. In his words, "I need to be more calm, but I cannot. It's not my character." During the 90 Day Fiancé's Season 11 Tell-All, there was more drama and behind-the-scenes revelation. There was revelation about the off-screen explosions that occurred in Shekinah and Sarper's marriage. Keep reading to learn everything that happened between the couple during the tell-all. During the Season 11 Tell-All, which was aired on June 22, 2025, Sean Robinson, the host, revealed that Shekinah had sent the producers a video clip of her husband's wedding ring, which he left on the table after one of their fights. In the video, Garner can be heard saying, "It's Christmas morning. Sarper's usually sitting here in the morning, but he's gone. And he left his ring. Merry Christmas to us." Shekinah then showed the ring and an AirTag, which she gave her husband. Furthermore, Shekinah revealed that Sarper would often mention going back to his country, Turkey, every time they fought. He would also say that he would go back and have S*X with everyone else in the country. Because of this, Shekinah feels that her husband does not truly love her. Her friend, Dan, also mentioned that someone who loves her would not do something like this. In Garner's words, I feel like he doesn't truly love me if he can so easily get up and leave. In a confessional, both parties seem to be unhappy with the marriage. We're not good. I feel like everything changed once we got married, and this is just my biggest fear coming to life, Shekinah revealed. While her husband called the marriage a roller coaster. He confessed, I am always the control freak, so I have to control things, and when I don't control things I feel depressed. I don't like the marriage. Güven continued to elaborate. It brought a lot of new responsibilities and duties to my life. Being dependent is the biggest nightmare of mine, and we have egos. When we start to fight on something, it starts from a small thing. Like an avalanche, it gets bigger and bigger. And then, it explodes. As for his wife, she revealed that things changed drastically after Güven came to the US. It made her feel like he became depressed after the move, and he became resentful, too. He's not a supportive partner, period. So I just started feeling really upset. I'm not okay. I'm having a moment. I feel alone, she confessed. After their segment at the tell-all, the couple continued their argument backstage. While they were in the dressing room, Garner said, You're mad at me for having emotions? You need so much therapy, it's insane. To this, he responded by saying, You will lose me just because of you, and you will regret like a dog. The comment hurt Garner, who was sobbing. She said, You called me a dog? What's wrong with you? It's so toxic, I'm sick of it. She then proceeded to tell her husband to leave me the F alone. Shekinah and Sarper's rocky marriage exploded during the tell-all episode on 90 Day Fiancé. It ended with Sarper calling his wife F*** ing impossible, and she stated that her husband could not make her happy. As revealed by Güven, their marriage troubles started early on, not even 1 month after the two tied the knot. Why did 90 Day Fiancé stars Shekinah and Sarper get into an argument at the tell-all? It wouldn't be a 90 Day Fiancé tell-all without at least one relationship in meltdown mode, and this time, it was Shekinah and Sarper's turn. The couple, who got married not too long ago, brought more tension than togetherness to the stage. From surprise video reveals to confessions that made even the host shift uncomfortably, their segment offered an unfiltered look at what's been happening behind closed doors. The ups and downs didn't just happen over months, they flared up over holidays, hurt feelings, and some choice words that nobody's forgetting anytime soon. At one point, Shekinah's voice cracked as she watched herself recount a lonely Christmas. Sarper, meanwhile, seemed tired but defensive, insisting their fights start small but spiral fast. Right now, he admitted, Me and Shekinah, we are just like enemies to each other. A never-before-seen video opens the floodgates for the 90 Day Fiancé couple. The tell-all kicked off with a gut punch, a video Shekinah had sent to the producers during a particularly rocky moment. The never-aired clip showed her sitting alone, explaining, It's Christmas morning. He's gone. He left his ring and his AirTag. It was raw, it was quiet, and it said more than a shouting match ever could. Sarper had taken off his ring and vanished during the holidays. Merry Christmas to us, Shekinah had added with a shaky voice. This was less than a month into their marriage. The host asked the question everyone was thinking, why the dramatic exit? Sarper explained he didn't just walk out, he was kicked out. She kicked me out of the house, so I left the ring and I went out. He stayed in a rental apartment for 10 days. And while he claimed the reason wasn't huge, the emotional fallout said otherwise. That's 90 Day Fiancé reality, unfiltered. Small fights, big consequences. Digging deeper, the host asked what led to the blowout. Sarper admitted the problem wasn't any one big thing. It's not cheating, nothing, he said. It starts with the small things and it gets bigger and we forget what was it about. According to him, arguments spiral fast. I'm yelling at her, and it turns into, you're not behaving well to me. And it's my fault. I have to be more calm, but I cannot. It's not my character. Shekinah didn't let that slide without adding her perspective. Whenever they argue, she said, Sarper repeats the same threats. He tells her he'll go back to his country and be with other women there. That pattern, she said, cuts deep. I feel like he doesn't truly love me if he can so easily get up and leave. Breaking points and brutal words. Behind the scenes, both opened up to the camera separately, and neither painted a hopeful picture. Sarper described them as enemies at this point. She doesn't want to sit with me. I can feel that. That feeling sucks. Shekinah, meanwhile, looked emotionally drained. I just feel like I can't make him happy. Nothing I do can make him happy. And he's not a supportive partner. Period. She got teary as she admitted she was having a moment. I'm not okay. Then came the final blow. Sarper looked straight at her and said, You will lose me because of you, and you will regret like a dog. Even for a show like 90 Day Fiancé, where emotions run high, this was heavy. Can they find their way back? The host tried to soften the moment, offering kind words about hoping they find peace in their marriage. But neither Shekinah nor Sarper seemed particularly hopeful. Their expressions said it all. After seeing how far things have unraveled, fans of 90 Day Fiancé are now left wondering if the couple's love story has already reached its final chapter. Throughout their time